Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout will be at a catch weight of 151 pounds. Introducing first, in the blue corner, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 151 pounds. Holding a record of 3 wins and 4 losses, he's fighting out of Champlin, Minnesota. Representing McCune's Martial Arts, ladies and gentlemen, Marc Renville. And his opponent in the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 150 pounds. He's holding a record of 3 wins and only 1 loss, fighting out of Mason City, Iowa. Representing PHF Karate, Calvin Grube.
The Grubes.
The Gruber.
The Gruber. Classic Gruber.
Anders here alongside Ben Pearson and LA. Lance Anderson getting ready for the start of round number 1. Marc Renville in the red and black trunks. Calvin Grube in the black and white. Let's get this thing going.
Grube looks like a good athlete.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Coming from Mason City, Iowa, who's produced a plethora of very competitive fighters over the last 10 years here in Minnesota. Seen plenty of them back in the Myth. The glory days of EFX and Brutal. Ooh, big uppercut just missed for Calvin Grube. And this is Marc. This is where Marc wants to be.
Wow.
Wants to take him down and grind him out.
Inside trip. That was nice.
See if he uses that to sweep.
Now,
He can't right now.
Was Calvin a wrestler? Ben?
That's what Jeremy said.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know his
for fact.
credentials exactly, but fighter from Iowa, there's a good chance that he's a wrestler.
That might
Yeah,
just
right.
be what Jeremy was going on.
It's a good job controlling off the bottom here for Calvin.
He had the whizzer and he didn't rip it through like I would expect a wrestler to, but he might have just been being patient. And Renville did a great job of hooking the leg quickly.
And he's out. So we'll see what Marc can do here from the top. Like to see him work the body, and there you go.
Trying for Kimura and set up for it.
So Calvin pretty active off his back here. Good shots to the body there by Marc. They certainly add up. They might not be the biggest shots, but they take their toll. So an open guard here from Calvin.
Talking with
Working that Kimura again.
Yeah, there you go. This might be his
trying.
go-to move.
Yep.
You know, Calvin always wins by submission, so I would assume he's pretty well versed. He also has a jiu-jitsu.
Yep, there we go.
Now he's got his leg protecting it there.
There we go.
Oh, now it's not.
There you go.
Lost it though.
Nice shot by Marc squirreling out of that.
Marc's landed some good body shots.
Marc Renville, a 2008 graduate of Champlin Park High School. Only 24 years old.
It'd be right after Champlin's run of good football teams, wouldn't it?
Ah, yeah.
Calvin's looking to stuff that on for a triangle too, I think, right here. He's on that left wrist.
Good eye, Lance.
He tried it
Good
earlier.
strike.
Right
Yeah,
there.
you go.
Bing,
Good call,
bing.
Lance.
Yep. He's going to do it again
He's trying.
here. Yep, he's trying.
Marc doing a good job, though, getting that right hand back.
Yep.
Marc's been at McCune's for a while now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been there ever since I've known Marc, to be honest. I don't know where else he's been.
Can't be too much time left in this round.
Looked like a bit of an elbow almost.
He did that earlier too. I thought could have been called an elbow.
Triangle
Yeah,
again
there
right
you go.
there.
Too
There
late
you go.
though.
Yep,
Right after the 10-second.
It's too late. His posture's too high. He's fine.
End of the first round, boys. What do you think?
I can't even
It's a
give
close
any
round.
judgments anymore
Yeah.
because I don't.
What do you think, Ben?
I think absolutely it was a 10-9 round for Marc Renville, but that could be anything in Kyle Sheely's eyes.
Lance, would you agree with that?
I would say slightly 10-9. I mean, Calvin tried some submissions from the bottom, but
right.
Marc he controlled it, took him down, landed
For sure.
body shots, and yeah, I would give Marc 10-9.
I agree.
Well, we had an interesting conversation with Kyle and about judging this week about a 10-8 round, and to me, for 10-8, a guy has to get slaughtered, and there better be some blood and some bruising. I mean, if a guy's not doing real damage to me, there's no 10-8 round.
Here's the thing, though. I think the judging, the system in general is wrong.
It
It's set up
is.
for the
It's
Marcus
flawed
Greenberry
to
boxing rules. So you get a fight like St. Pierre against Hendricks, you need to have more differential. I can hammer you in a round
From a
and it's
dominant
10-9,
round,
and you and I you can slightly beat me around. It's 10-9, so it doesn't wash out right. I think they should do a
Absolutely.
5-point system with maybe half points or something. Or
There
I
are
would just
plenty
say-
of people that would agree with you. Go ahead, Ben. Sorry.
I would just say, tell me who you thought won the fight, rather than having to turn in a
I hear
scorecard.
you, man.
You know, I don't know. Yes, it sets up some corruption. It sets up a lot of things, but I'd like to see a more total package scored. You know,
For sure.
because I mean, even GSP, that's how I scored that fight. I had him winning the fight.
You
One of
did,
the
huh?
few people in the world, but
No, I hear what you're saying, though, Ben.
Nice takedown.
Getting here in the second round, Mark's doing a good job. He came out throwing punches, actually, and gets a takedown here.
He's in the
guillotine
guillotine
in
here,
there,
though.
and
I don't know
it's
if he's got it, though. I don't think so.
Yeah,
no.
let's- but yeah, we'll see if he tries to lock up that arm again like he did, 2 or 3 times in the first round. Then he also had that triangle. So obviously Kelvin pretty well versed off his back here. But of course, you know, Marc trains in McEwen's. He's going to know how to defend submissions.
maybe Grubes isn't a wrestler. Maybe Jared just assumed.
Yeah, the way he's getting taken down pretty easily, and he's not
And
getting his
Renville's
hips
not a
away.
great wrestler,
No,
you know.
so
Good enough though.
Probably dealing with 2 jiu-jitsu guys here.
that's what it looks like. Most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Marc's tagging the body. You see his body turning red here on.
Yeah, he's landing
On
some
Mr.
good
Grube.
body shots.
Well, that's what I was talking about with Sheely, is how he scores those. And to me, I score him winning the round, but I don't score body shots as being a dominant anything. And he said, in this position, if he landed body shots the whole round, he'd easily give the guy a 10-8. And to me,
A
I would.
10-8?
Yeah, and to me, I wouldn't. If
I wouldn't
there's no,
either.
he's like, well, that's doing damage, especially if the other guy doesn't throw any punches. And I was like, to me, like I said, to me, a 10-8 is just destruction.
Yeah, dominance.
Yeah,
I agree
absolutely.
with you.
And a 10-7 to me is what happened in GSP versus Fitch here in
Yeah,
Minnesota.
right.
The first round.
Or even 10-6, what happened to Sammy Morgan when he fought Forrest Petz. It's a bit of a throwback reference, but if you know
That is a
Sammy
throw-
Morgan,
oh, yeah.
a Bison guy,
Dirty dude.
the only 10-6 round in UFC history. Sammy's a tough guy, went to a decision. So just pretty much a lot of the same. Marc passes the half, good pass.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. I mean, if you're on top, try to pass guard, try to get to a dominant position,
You
try
got
to
it.
do some things, yeah.
That's always one, wow,
Nice turn.
great sweep.
That's the one thing. If you don't have heavy hips, when you get off to the side there, you open yourself up to getting swept.
Yep. And half guard especially, you've got to do some things, because that little sweep right there is very easy to pull off.
For sure. A body triangle there from Marc, almost locked in. 10 seconds left in the second round here.
See, that's the issue when you get on the ground here and
Armbar for Marc, our triangle choke.
Not enough time though.
Still, you know, it's
3 minutes in an amateur fight goes real quick.
Yeah, absolutely does. I'd score that round 10-9 for Marc Renville. Will you guys agree?
Yep, but I don't. Who knows?
Yeah, I hear you.
Guy ended the round on top. The Grubes ended the round on top. It's a tough round to score.
Very good. Triller Promotions returns to Epic in downtown Minneapolis for the first time in 2 years when the company presents Mecca 3. Featherweight champion RFA veteran Nick Compton moves up to lightweight to challenge unbeaten prospect Cody Taylor. Also on the card, Impact Fighting featherweight champion Dan the King Kaiser faces off with top 10 ranked Billy the Kid Christensen in a 5-round super fight. Again, folks, get your tickets online at cagetix.com. That's cagetix.com.
And Drew, when is that? What is the date again?
January 11th.
January 11th, nice.
Got both Blummer brothers
Both
fighting that night.
Plumbers.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the card's so loaded, I can't even tell you most of the names on there.
It's a 135 dream
It's
that
going to be
night.
unbelievable that night.
I want to see the Blumbers fight each
No-
other.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Like the Klitschko's
Go to the
we
gym.
all
Go
wish.
to the gym.
Right, exactly. They fight every day. Yep.
Getting ready to start round number 3 here. Very close fight. I have this scored 1-1.
You do?
Yeah, this first round for Calvin and the second round for Marc.
Really?
What'd you score the first round for?
I thought we all said Renville.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry.
wrong. Renville was on
I
top the
probably
whole
am.
round, remember?
We have 14 fights tonight. I'm sorry.
Better than what you started with, I'll tell you that. 'Cause you started with about 19, 18.
800 fights. Marc doing a good job controlling the cage here like he did in the second round, throwing leather like he did in the second round and landing. It's nice to see out of Marc.
I think Grubes is looking for that big shot, though, and he's playing possum a little bit.
You saw that uppercut just miss in the first round.
Yep.
If you would have landed it, that would have been lights out.
Fight ender.
Yep.
He's got a little tentative here for Marc. His first time fighting on the road, fighting outside of Iowa, so I'm sure he has a little jitters going on. Good inside leg kick by Marc. Nice
There's
takedown
some
by
wrestling
Calvin.
by
There we go.
the change of levels there looked good.
Yeah,
did.
absolutely.
Getting a little sound in my ear here. I don't know if you guys are getting that too.
I'm not, luckily.
Great.
So we'll see if Calvin can improve his position here.
Triangle.
Yeah, he almost locked it up a couple times at the end of the second round, so awesome.
Almost.
Now he's, yeah.
There you go,
He's
wow.
got plenty of time, too,
Great
here.
setup for Marc. Hooking the
Right,
ankle,
there we
really
go.
awesome.
It's inches from a mountain.
There we
track.
go.
Got it.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, is that a textbook triangle
That was.
from Marc Renville.
That
Two
was.
in a row for Marc, 2-0 inside the Driller cage. He is making a name for himself here
Yep.
in our little promotion. He might be fighting for a title soon.
Whoa.
He's hot, man.
Impressive.
Back-to-back finishes, back-to-back triangle finishes. Calvin, a very tough fighter. Sam Hernandez in his last fight, 4-4, tough fighter in his own right. So Marc moving up the ladder here. Excited to see more of him, and I'm excited to see Calvin again. You know, his first time outside Iowa.
They both look good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely.
Couldn't agree more.
It's a competitive match.
Up to Mike Majou for the official decision.
After 2 minutes and 24 seconds in the third round, the winner by triangle choke, Marc Renville.